Oh, okay. I don't know what's going on there. There we go. Now I'm live everywhere. I don't know what just happened there, but I'm glad that they warned me. Hello, everyone. Valerie Walton at valeriewalton.com, coming to you live from the suburbs of Washington, D.C. And I'm so excited to talk to you guys about this topic today. And I know I say this all the time, but listen, I just keep finding more and more examples, honey, of how building your home business is so much like dating. And, first of all, it is like that in the sense because, it's all about relationships and building a strong connection, strong rapport, building trust, right? That's what you do in a relationship. That's what you do in your business relationships as well. And I actually came across a post from a friend, and I wanted to bring this up and talk about it from both sides, if you don't mind. So I'm actually going to, let's see if I can I pull this up without, like, I don't know. I didn't ask for my friend's permission to like feature her, but maybe I can grab where she got this from. So hold on one sec and I'll do a search for this friend. Um, because I had it on my phone and I was gonna read it to you, but it's probably easier if you can like check it out yourself too. Okay, yeah. So I can do it like this. So let me go ahead and share my screen and we can get moving, Chad. We can get moving. Share and share. Boom. Okay, so um here's the post. And it was I guess originally put on Twitter, so you know how you only get so many characters and then you write inside the comments to yourself to finish it up. So that's what this is. And I found this topic to be very interesting, and instantly I thought about how this relates to business and trying to build a home business. I see this time and time again, and I cannot wait to talk to you about it. But first, let's establish what the topic is. So this one guy says, my homeboy, who I love to pieces, had a great girlfriend but kept messing up like big time. Finally, she called it quits. He told her that he was going to take this time to become a better person, and she agreed that they could reconcile later if he really worked on himself. So he goes on to say, well, that was 2 years ago, and my homeboy really just took that time to play around until he felt ready to be in a relationship. But now she's engaged to get married to another guy this summer, and my homeboy is hurt. But I told him no one is required to stick around while you figure stuff out. And I realized this kind of thing happened to a few other guys I know, and like my homeboy, they were all extremely upset to find the person they thought they had a hold on moved on. He said he felt strung along. I'm gonna get to my thoughts in a second. But she told him from jump she would be open, right? She would be open, but she wasn't going to put herself on hold. What he thought would happen is they just drift back together eventually with no work on his part, while he used the breakup as time to play around. Now he's trying to think of some last ditch grand romantic gesture. Had to remind him this ain't the movies. Gotta hold that L. Also, it's selfish. You hurt someone, you did nothing to fix the harm. They move on and find a happy, healthy love, and you want to swoop in at the 11th hour and interrupt that. Oh, now I remember why I brought all this up. Emotional labor. He says to me she should have helped him unpack the stuff he needed to work on. He hurt her repeatedly, then expected her to help him work through why. Go to therapy or talk to a faith leader or read. But the gag is, I told him back when they broke up that she was going to get snatched up if he didn't get it together. And this man chuckled at the thought, because after being on and off for 7 years, he assumed that she'd always be available to him. Y'all, And then he was sitting here trying to do the math over the phone. Like, well, if they're engaged, she must have been talking with him damn near right after we broke up. Okay. And guys love effing up and then make the real travesty about how quickly she moved on. From what I understand, you were hitting up girls while in a relationship. You don't get to dictate what's the appropriate amount of time before she gets to move on. So I thought that was interesting. Oh, is there more? Oh yeah. Um he was like, "Well, I said I was sorry. I apologize, but I think anyone should wait at least 6 months." To be honest, this was a privilege that she was even open to reconciliation, but he fumbled that too. Now he got to hear about the wedding plans from all of their mutuals and he's in shambles. His LVs are trying to gas him to drive up to see her. No, this ain't a different world. Her fiance will probably stomp on me out. Okay. Um, Stop encouraging your trifling friends to harass their ex. Start encouraging them to do better in the first place. I started this with I love my friend, but when the men in my life are on occasion graced with my advice, I don't do them the disservice of sugarcoating it. Is this the whole thing? Yeah. Okay. So let me stop sharing for just a sec and we'll get on back to the back. Yeah. Hello, hello. How are you doing? It's so good to see you. All right. Um, and you guys know I like to showcase when we have people that are on. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So I thought that was interesting because this can so relate to building a business. I see this in relationships with uplines and downlines, especially. But I also see this when people get themselves involved in a system or a community to help them out in growing their business. And so I would go back and I would just switch out, she, right, for whatever the business is too, right? So if I go back in here and look at this, I see people that come into a business and they expect their upline to do everything for them and they don't take on any responsibility and show up for themselves. I'm in an entrepreneurial community right now where there's it's not an MLM or anything, it's just a community of people who are just entrepreneurs in various industries, whether it's network marketing, affiliate marketing, real estate. Some folks are, have a profession of like doctors, nurses, things like that. And we all get together to not only encourage one another and support one another, but also to share what marketing and business tips are helping right now. Right. Hey, Tony, good to see you. Yes, it is a fabulous community. Now, unfortunately, everything's not perfect, right? And so there are times that we'll see someone pop in and say, "Oh, well, this isn't working for me. Nobody's helping me. I need help and I can't figure out how to get my business going." La, 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 la. But then when you get to talking to them, you're like, "Oh, did you show up for yourself? Did you invest time into yourself by coming to some of the training? Did you go into the training library?" "No, I couldn't find anything." "Okay, well, did you look around? Did you take a tour? Did you show up for the orientation? Anything?" "No, because I thought so and so was going to help me." Or even when you have people that you like as network marketers, I'm sure you may know this. When you have people that you bring into a business, and me personally, I find this to be disrespectful when they're in and they're out and they're in and they're out. You know what I'm talking about? It's a revolving door. They show up when they're excited. "Oh, you're doing something, you're having success. Oh, me too, me too." But they're not doing the things that you did to get the results you got, and then they get upset. And because they're upset, they want to hurt you by leaving, right? "Oh, I don't have time for this. You're not really helpful. I'm out." But they've never really connected with you. They've never really plugged in to anything. They've never really made a true commitment. And so they leave. But then once they get desperate, right, like COVID hitting or whatever, "Oh, I need some help. I need some money. Show me how to make money." Hello, aren't you the person that just they keep coming and going and coming and going? Right? I don't have time to waste. And I find that excuse me, this is not just about, men messing up their relationships with women. I don't even want to go there in this sense, but it definitely has to do with people abusing how well they get treated, abusing the fact that it is their responsibility to create the result, right? And that's what I wanted to cover today. Hey, Bonnie, I see that you're on. Hello, hello, hello. So good to see you. Anybody else that's on, come on over, say hi, whether you're on Facebook or on YouTube. And who knows, I might hop on over to Twitter later too at some point, maybe after the holidays. Okay. So have you thought about that? Because listen, I can go back and I can look, especially this part about when the guy was saying he felt strung along and she should have waited. I find that interesting because I think that some downlines expect you to do this, right? They expect you to be so devastated and so hurt when they leave that you go running back to them or you give them time to come back. And when you're trying to grow your business, you got to focus on fresh blood. You've got to focus on not only enrolling people on a regular basis, but also with the people that you have enrolled, that you pour your time and attention into the places that's going to make you the most money, because it's a business. So you pour your time and attention into the people on your team that have actually made a solid commitment to growing their business, and those are the folks that you will entertain their questions and give them additional tips or point them to some additional things that you're doing. When you've got somebody that's not all the way in, they're not fully committed, this is the kind of thing that you get. And I will also just add in personally that, child, waiting for 7 years is crazy. On and off for 7 years. Do you know people do that with their network marketing companies too? Listen, I can't tolerate either one. I got standards, honey. I wish I would hold on to someone or something on and off for 7 years. I wouldn't even do it for 3. I wouldn't even do it for 1. That's insane. Right? So I want you to start thinking about these kinds of things as you grow your business. What standards have you held for yourself when it comes to the relationships that you build with people, including in your business? I have certain standards, and I'm glad I stuck with them, child, because I got married to the most amazing man on the planet because I did not drop my standards. And I kept believing that, number one, I was fully whole by myself because of my connection with my higher power. My creator created one whole woman, okay? And a whole lot of women. Yes, honey, in this little petite package. So that's one thing. And then if I chose to be in a relationship with someone, that person that I would be with would be someone who recognizes my value, but also recognizes their own. They love themselves, right? They understand that they are also, created for greatness, and that they were looking to partner with me in life. You know what I mean? And also, they knew what they got when they saw it. They recognized value when they saw it and would want to scoop me up right away and take me off the market, child. Not playing no games for no damn 7 years. That's crazy. That would be, I can't. I've never done that. I would never do that. And what you also have to remember as you build your business is when you do set the standards and you set boundaries in your business, there will be people that are going to criticize you for it. There are going to be people that are going to sit up there and say, I think your standards are too high. I think you asking for too much. I think you doing too much. No, 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 no. No, no, no. My business is the vehicle to take me where I want to go in life. I am looking to have a life and a lifestyle that I believe I deserve. I don't care if you believe that I do not deserve it, right? I don't care if you don't believe in where I'm going and what I'm doing, because it's not even for you, it's for me, right? And so I cannot rely on other people's opinion about my choices and what my destiny is, because that is something that's between me and God. It has nothing to do with them. The great thing about it, though, is it will have an effect on them. It's going to have an impact on them. Hopefully, it will be something that will inspire them and encourage them to start thinking a little bit differently and having more of an open mind towards what's possible out here. That is my hope. But that is not my focus. My focus is not on impressing other people. My focus is not on chasing after the people that want to run away or don't want to have any accountability, right? So if you are building your business right now and you're having similar issues as what we were just talking about, please know that it is a good thing. It's a good thing for you to have those standards and have those boundaries as you continue growing your business. I would much rather have someone's respect, right? Even if that meant we weren't going to do business together. I would much rather them respect me than be on my team just for the sake of being on my team, weighing me down, weighing other people down, disrespecting my time. I wouldn't want any of that. And I wouldn't want that for you. So hopefully you see the value in yourself as well, and you'll be willing to not do this kind of stuff. Now, as we were reading about that relationship, I think it is wonderful that the woman finally realized her worth and was like, enough is enough. It's time to move on. You guys, same thing with your business. There will be times that enough is enough. It is time for you to stop chasing after this person in your team. It is time for you to stop babying them and coddling them and sugarcoating everything and being their cheerleader. And it's going to be time for you to let them go so that you can move on. You can heal from that toxic relationship and you can move on for bigger and better things for your business. There are times that you're going to have to make room by getting rid of the nonsense so that you can embrace the things that are going to bless you. You're going to have to start thinking about that and then making moves accordingly. Okay. I saw Bonnie said, would you say connecting to people in my niche who are doing the damn thing? Hello, hello, hello. That's what we do around here. And I love that. I love that. That's what we want to focus on. You don't want to stay stuck in, again, what I call a toxic relationship with people in your upline or in your downline. You just don't want to do it. The focus here is to serve the people that want to be served, help the people that want to be helped, right? If they don't want it, let them go move on. And there's nothing wrong with you doing that. And I thought that was crazy, that it's such a one-sided thing where this person thought, I can go around and do whatever I want, and it doesn't matter because I got it in the bag. This person ain't going nowhere. They ain't going to do nothing. I can always come back anytime I'm ready. They don't care. They ain't going to go looking for nobody else. I'm good. Wrong. So I love to see when, people have decided I'm better than this, right? Not saying you're better than another human being. I'm not trying to say it like that, but I'm better than this situation that I've been presented and I deserve more in my life. You're going to find that whether it's in personal relationships or if it's in some business relationships, you're even going to find that in some businesses that you're in. You might be in a network marketing business, and this actually happened to me. And contractually, I'm now allowed to talk about it in detail, but I'm not going to do that today. I'll save it for another day. But I was in a relationship with a business that wanted to, have their way, do whatever they wanted to do, and then dictate to me what I could do. Even though I was already an entrepreneur before I met them, I was already a marketer before I met them, I was already a coach before I met them. And I know how to market my business. I know how to do social media marketing, and I'm damn good at it. And I've shown other people how to do the same. And because of my skill sets, because of my expertise, I made them a good chunk of money and also showed other people in my team how to make that company and themselves, of course, a good chunk of money. You would think they shut the hell up and sit down and go somewhere, but they didn't. And I was just like, I have standards and I don't deserve to get treated that way. So I'm out of here. And I walked away from a 5-figure a month income from that business. And again, this is all about standards. This is about setting boundaries. This is about having some dignity, some integrity. I am not the kind of person that's going to sit around and say one thing and do something else. I don't like that. And I like to lead by example. So for me, am I trying to make money out here in these streets? Hell yeah. But am I going to do it by any means necessary? Hell no. I'm not doing that. Right? I need to do something that feels satisfying to my soul. Stop looking for business opportunities just because so and so over there said it's possible to make money. You can make money anywhere doing anything. We've seen it too many times. Matter of fact, this past weekend, this past weekend, my husband and I went to a wedding, his cousin's wedding. Congratulations, Sophia. You were beautiful. But before that, I sat my kids down. We were watching YouTube, and we were watching this one channel called The Company Man. If you haven't gone and subscribed to his channel, go do that. I know he doesn't know me from Adam, but I love his channel. And he talks about businesses and the rise and fall of some businesses, or the rise and fall and rise again. He talks about certain fads that were out at one time and what made them so successful, stuff like that. And he actually did one about pet rocks. He also did one about the Cabbage Patch Kids. I love me some Cabbage Patch Kids, child, but I digress. Moving on. So he was talking about the pet rock. I want you to think about that. It's a rock that people paid $4 for to get the rock, the case the rock came in, and the instruction manual on how to take care of that rock. People paid $4 for it. It sold over 1 million units in just 6 months. Good marketing. You can offer anything. You can sell anything. You can make money with anything. People made money off pet rocks. People made money off of sea monkeys. People make money today off of toys for adults' pleasure. I'll put it like that. Pieces of plastic that they sell for a specific adult reason. And y'all out there buying it. Don't look over here at me. Y'all don't need to know my business. But anyway, y'all, you get what I'm saying, right? You get what I'm saying. That goes to show that, you don't have to feel like you're stuck and that you need to settle for where you are or for who you're attached to. If there is not reciprocation going on in your business relationships as well as your personal relationships, let them go. And I just thought that was so interesting to sit there and read this today. And so I had to share it with you. Hey, hello. Bonnie says truth. Girl, see, I already know because we always hear anyway. I don't know. And Larry is on today. Hello, Larry. It is so good to see you. Thank you so much. And I am loving your energy as well. I so appreciate the comments that you've been making on my videos lately. I was busy this weekend and I need time to go catch up on replying to the comments on over on my YouTube channel. So I will definitely do that. So thank you so much. All right, you guys. So anything that you want to give me to share or as feedback, or what your insight was from taking a look at that post, because you know me, I love to hear, different points of view and how you perceive that when you read it. Could you imagine, like, did you make that connection yourself when you first looked at that post of a relationship and how it relates to, business as well, especially with home business and network marketing and stuff? So that's a lot of fun. Anyway, let me go ahead and wrap this up for today. I just wanted to do something fun as we bust into this new week, as well as a holiday week. Thanksgiving is coming up soon. Oh, I'm getting full just thinking about it. We got a lot of places to visit and lots of people's plates to eat. All right, you guys. So thank you so much for hanging out with me. We're going to go ahead and wrap this up today. I've got great news. I'm pretty sure we have finished all the pages for my website. And I think my husband, who is a professional web designer, is going back through it, making sure everything is functional and working properly. And then once that is all ready, we're going to launch that website. And I want you to be one of the first people to check it out, get some of the specials and deals and discounts, and also some great information on how to grow your business. I want you to get first look at that. Well, guess who gets to get first look? Anybody that is on my email list. So if you've joined my newsletter, get excited because an email is going to be coming out to you soon, all about that, as well as the monthly newsletter that's going to start coming out in the new year. And if you're not on the newsletter yet, go get on there. Go to ValerieWalton.com and right there on the homepage, even right now, before we've launched the website, there is a place for you to go and join my newsletter. So make sure that you do that. Also, if you ever have any questions or certain topics that you'd like me to cover as content, I'd be happy to do that for you and also give you a nice little shout out in the video. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoy the rest of your week. But don't forget to meet me back here again tomorrow. Same Profitpreneur time, same Profitpreneur channel, live at 5. Bye.